Good morning, good morning. What's up, everybody? How's it going? We're live, man. We're live. Getting this little mobile set up all right and everything. What's up, Quick Pioneer, TJP, Doomslayer? What's going on? We're live, man. We're at the beach right now, hanging out. How's everybody doing? Oh yeah, definitely enjoyed the holidays, man. Definitely, always a good time. Is the music good? Everything good? Just want to make sure it sounds good before we get going here. Hit some holes in one? No, dude. We went and played yesterday. I was terrible. Me and my 12-year-old nephew, we did a scramble against my dad and brother. We lost. Alright, on the 4-hour time frame, we're in this bearish gap right here. We're in this bearish gap, so let's see if we're going to start dropping off here. 4-hour bearish fair value gap. Just tapped into it. You know, we couldn't close above, so now we'll see if we're going to reject it and go to the downside. What's up, Quick Pioneer? What's going on? The indicator called out a short to the downside here, but we'll see. What up, Crash and Burn? What's going on, bro? Hang on, I gotta check on something here. Dang. Hang on, let me see if I can. My bad, guys. Give me just a second. Trying to figure this out. Get the multi-chat right. Let's see if it's working now. Should be working now. Hey, there we go. Yeah, different background today. I stream daily. Yeah, stream daily. We got a mobile setup, man. I'm at the beach today, so we got the old mobile setup rolling. The indicator called out this short here to the downside. A plus. You got a sweep, PD array delivery, volume, inversion, fair value gap, clear targets. It's playing out, dude. It hit the first low down here. See if it's gonna keep dropping. I kind of like the shorts because if you look at the 4-hour time frame, we tapped into. We're inside of this bearish gap on the 4-hour time frame. So looking very good for the shorts here. Nah, I haven't taken a trade yet. Just hopped on. The indicator called out the short though, and it's dropping. Took out the London high up here. Now is it going to drop down to the London low? We will see. Basically, the London session was inside of the Asian session. So look, these blue lines here. This was the Asian session. You had a drop off in Asian. and then kind of worked back up, and then London was very slow inside the Asian range. So we'll see here. For now, it's kind of honestly just kind of chopping back and forth in this big range here. If we look on the 5-minute time frame, we're kind of in a big range. Here. I'd say we're ranging, this would be the very lows of the range. Up here's the highs. See if we're going to drop off. Yeah, consolidating, heavy consolidation here. We just kind of broke out the bottom down here, so it makes sense. See some shorts down. Everyone's still on vacation. Probably won't see much moves till Tuesday. Yeah, we'll see. We will see. I mean, I think the shorts look good, but I'm not personally taking anything just because of the way I trade. I look for one trade, like 1 to 2 trades a day. So, I'm gonna wait here. But I do think there's a pretty good opportunity if you like to scalp a lot, take a lot of trades. I would say shorting right here wouldn't be bad, honestly. If you take a short up here, if you get this move back up here, you could short it down in this gap, something like that. What's up, Marbra? How's it going? What's up? Man, it's lightning and thundering out here this morning. Looking like it's about to rain. Did anybody hop on into the 4th of July sales? There's a lot of sales. There was a lot of sales this weekend. Did anybody hop on them? Any advice, Slade? 6 months in, 1 payout, and just keep blowing fun of the accounts and can't catch a break. You gotta change something, bro. What I would do if I were you, I would size down to literally 1 micro, and I would just see how long I can keep an account, right? So I would take your A+ setups, whatever that is, but I would do it on the smallest size you could, until you start feeling better about your trades. Yeah, Vale. Yeah, it's expired. I gotta figure it out. It says I got to verify something, but that's not really a good deal anyway, honestly, guys. I'd say the best deals out are Lucid, Hypertix, Alpha Futures, and Tradeify right now, for sure. The 250K Apex account, it's so the eval's cheap, so if you're brand new, it's good for a beginner, but you still have to pay that $177 activation fee, and the accounts are hard to get to payout, right? So you got to keep that in mind when you're going for them. Yes, they can be good, but just know they're not for beginners. Bro, trying to sneak in Hypertix. Hypertix is good, bro. I've been getting paid from them. Like, if you don't know, I hop on all the good prop firms early, dude. I was the first one to trade with Tradeify. I was the first one to trade with Lucid, and I've gotten payouts from all of them. And now I'm milking Hypertix. So I wouldn't be surprised if in 6 months, a year, Hypertix is a big name, and then you'd be like, hey, that guy Slade, he was talking about Hypertix back when accounts were cheap, and you know, I might should have hopped on there. That's what everybody says, man. All the new prop firms, they have the cheap accounts and the good rules, but everybody's scared to hop on them early. I'm not scared. I take advantage. With Lucid, is that how the pro accounts are going to be from now on, or limited time? I'm not sure, man. I don't know. I gotta check it out. But yeah, Lucid, they have the pro accounts. They got an upgrade. They got an upgrade. Doomslayer. I mean, I think this short is good here. It's just I'm not going to take it, guys. I think it's good, but we're just heavy consolidation right now. So if you want to give this a stab here, I am kind of favoring the shorts based on the 4-hour bearish gap here, right? We're in a 4-hour bearish gap, so we should see this kind of, you know, act as a resistance and move it back down a little bit to the downside. You know, we'll see here. We will see. But it's pretty much just heavy consolidation right now. So if you're like me and you like to take, you know, 1 or 2 good trades a day, I'd say right now is not the most clear. So maybe just sit on your hands for now. But if you just like to take a bunch of scalps, small size scalps, then this could be some kind of play for you. Short to the downside. About to tap into this bearish gap up here. Yeah, bearish means going down. Yeah. Alright, so I mean, let's see if this would have played out. It's basically you'd be entered now. Let's see if it's going to reject this bearish gap here and keep on moving to the downside. Bearish gap, let's see if it acts as a resistance and kind of drops it off. I'm not in this, by the way, guys. It's just heavy consolidation right now. This is a setup. If you'd like to take a bunch of scalps, then this could be a possibility for a trade. But it's not super clear to me, so I'm staying out for now. But good eval trade here. If you like to take small scalps, could be a good trade. You're in longs? We'll see here, man. We will see. The reason I kind of like the shorts here also, you see how this spiked up, swept all these highs over here? So it swept all these highs, so it already swept out the longs there. Thinking we could drop down now. We're in this big old range kind of here is what I'm looking at. But hey, it's shooting up now. It's shooting up and they want to continue up. It already took out both sides. So up here it took out the highs and it came back down, took out the lows. and it's inside of a bearish gap now. So inside a 4-hour bearish gap, and we already took out the highs and the lows. So if it comes back up now and take out the highs, that would just be you'd be making that megaphone pattern, right? What would be the point of taking out the highs and the lows here is what I'm kind of thinking on this here. So like if it's going to take out the highs and continue to go up, in my head it shouldn't come back down and take out these lows, right? Once I see it take out these lows after taking out these highs, it's making me think it's going to drop here, but we'll see. It's still moving up here, still moving up. May want to move up. What's the difference between shorts and longs? Longs means you think it's going up. Shorts means you think it's going down. Do you think the orb is a good strategy? It can be good. You just have to know how to trade it. I wouldn't trade it how most people trade it. So like I wouldn't get in long as soon as it breaks out of the orb, because a lot of the times it'll fake out. Just go back and back test it. Yeah, I agree, Conzio. It is bad price action right now. I'm just streaming, so like I said, I'm not in this trade. It's just an idea for a trade idea while we're sitting here waiting. If you're like me and you like to take, only 1 to 2 trades a day, it'd be better to wait. That's what I said. So yeah, London session was very slow and choppy. It's inside of the Asian range, so very choppy. Look at this. It just filled this bearish gap, so if it's gonna drop, it would need to do it now. We'll see. Looks like this, yeah. So that one wouldn't have worked out for me. Glad I didn't take it. Glad I sat on the sidelines. Man. Let's see here. Let me go back to the higher time frame, see what's going on. Yeah, look at the 5-minute, dude. Broke the highs, broke these lows. Just bad PA right now, boys. Oh, what a chop. How much does the DD indicator cost? I think it's like $40 a month. It's bullish AF. I guess you can say that. It's really choppy to me right now, actually. Like what I'm seeing is we are inside of a range right here. So like personally right now I'm seeing these 2 gray boxes. We're in this big range here, and then we made even a smaller range kind of right here in this area. So like we're inside of really small ranges. So now we're inside of a smaller range inside of this range here. But it is kind of slowly working its way to the upside. Kind of working its way up. And then we just started to kind of stall out in range right here. Back and forth. So, super choppy right now. Back and forth, back and forth. Back and forth. Back and forth. Is anybody taking any trades right now? Or are you in a trade? So like look at this. Look at I know I already pointed this out, but look, these blue lines here, this was the Asian session right here. So you see these, this is the Asian session, And then look at the London session. The London session is inside, so hasn't taken out the highs or the lows yet from the Asian session. Starting to move up here now. That person who said longs was right. It's going up. Possibly break out of this to the upside and continue to move up. The only thing is we are still inside of this 4-hour bearish gap. So like look at the 4-hour time frame here. Inside of this bearish gap. So like the way I trade is I would still be bearish right now. Still be bearish until we close on the upside above this 4-hour bearish gap. So you see this bearish gap? We're just inside of it right now. So the way I trade, you know, it's hard for me to long right here inside of it. We're literally inside of the bearish gap. So that's the reason I'm kind of leaning more toward the shorts, but we'll see. We'll see what's gonna happen. Big drop off there out of nowhere. Yeah, pretty choppy mess this morning, man. Choppy mess. Hey, but you know, the chop can be good sometimes for the New York Open. If it chops a lot before the New York Open, what I like to do is I like to look for a sweep of one side and then a move back the other way. So that is a good play I like to play a lot of the times. When you see that chop, you get good AMD price action. Accumulation, which is the chop. Manipulation, it takes out one side of the chop and then you can get that move. You can catch the move to the other side. Anybody heard of AMD? Accumulation, manipulation, distribution? Pretty much like a range fake out. We did invert this to the upside now. See if it's going to continue on up. We got this inversion to the upside. You know, should come take out this high if this inversion is going to play out. Should come up to this high. It inverts these bearish gaps. I was looking, you know, kind of looking to short in this bearish gap, but now it closed above. So once it closed above this bearish gap, you know, it should come take out this high. We'll see if it's going to. We'll see if it's going to, man. Choppy mess this morning. Let me see if I can show you guys some stuff. I'm at the beach, man. I'm at the beach right now. I'm going to show you some fireworks, some pictures and stuff. What I've been doing. Chilling. Oh, there we go. There we go. All right, let me show you this, man. Look, these are the fireworks here. Boom. That was the fireworks show. That was the fireworks show. Let me show you some more stuff here, man. We got some ice cream. We got some ice cream here, man. Look at that. That thing was so good. Yeah, PCB. We're in PCB right now. Oh, look at this, man. Somebody was getting on me. They said I look like one of them strapped up Thanksgiving turkeys. I don't know what they're talking about. They said I look like a strung up Thanksgiving turkey, dude. I think they were talking about my abs here. They said I look like a strung up Thanksgiving turkey, man. Tell me this picture here isn't the most aesthetic picture. This could be like it could be an ad, man. It could be an ad right there. Look at this. Look at this right here. Woo! Look at the fit right there. Look at my fit. Tell me that's not a good looking outfit. Jeez. Me and the girl. Look, chilling on. Look at that. Look at the vascularity there, man. The vascularity. Alright, I'm done. That was the trip, though. We hanging out, enjoying it. Ansem, man, I'm not even looking. Man, I'm not. No, I wouldn't get involved in that. That sounds like a rug pull waiting to happen. Ansem. I've been watching people trade it though. I wouldn't get involved in it. What trading concepts? I basically use fair value gaps and inversion fair value gaps. But like right now I wouldn't say right now is the best time to use them. You got to know when to use them. When you're ranging like this, it's not a good time to use the inversions. It's better for like a trending market. Like if I was trading this, the way I would trade it is I would wait on a breakout of this range, one side or the other, wait on a big move, and then I would look for an inversion back the other way. So like personally, what I would do in this current situation right here, I'm waiting on a move outside of this range, AMD, and I'm waiting on, if it breaks out to the upside, I'm going to be looking for an inversion back to the downside, right? What I'm seeing right now is we're accumulating right here, ranging back and forth. I want to see a breakout to one side, not just like a wick. I want to see some movement outside of one side and then an inversion back to the downside if it goes to the upside. So that's kind of what I'm waiting on. Let's see if it's going to happen. I'll make this purple right here. Kind of be better to see that this is kind of the highs of the range, top of the range here. That inversion just played out to the upside there. So we'll see here. You see this was an inversion fair value gap to the upside. It closed on the top, so it should have came and taken out this high, and it just did that right there. So let's see. It's at the top of the range here. Is it going to break out and continue to go up, or is it going to reject back down to the bottom? Dumb money concepts. I've seen that, dude. Hunter trades dumb money concepts. I mean, I say trade whatever works for you. I find great success in the strategy here that I trade. So no reason to change it. But if it works for you, there you go. That's all it is just finding something you like, you can understand. There's a lot of ways to make money in the markets, right? Yo, what up, Devin? What's going on, bro? I think Powell trades rejection blocks. Alright, we're at the top of this range here. Is it going to break out and go up, or is it going to come back down to the bottom? These purple boxes here, this is the current range we're in. This is the top of the range. This is the bottom. Powell is insane at top ticking and bottom ticking. I mean, you got to understand, have you ever watched him live? That's what you got to ask yourself. It's, you know, I don't want to hate on people, but you know, social media is very manipulative, right? It's easy, you know, if you take 20 trades and you post the one that works out, you know, it's easy to say somebody's good at top ticking and bottom ticking, but, you know, unless you have watched them do it live on a consistent basis, I would say, you know, don't judge based on like TikTok and YouTube videos. Alright, let's see. We about to get a breakout to the upside here. It's at the top of this range. Top of this range here. Is it finally going to continue to move up? Let's go, bro. Appreciate it, Devin. New York session is going to be bullish. I think it's going to be a good New York session today, honestly. We have news also. We got news today. I think it's red folder. Let me see. Let me check. I'm pretty sure we got some red folder news at 8:30. Actually 9 o'clock. At 9 o'clock today, we've got red folder news. So right before the market opens, 30 minutes before the market opens, we got red folder news. Wait, let me make sure that's not Central Time, though. Should be Eastern. Yeah. Yeah, should be Eastern Time. So 30 minutes before market open, we should have some news. Hit a nice 1-to-1 last night in Asia out of 4-hour gap. Let's go, bro. It's trying to hold. Trying to hold here. One setup for life? I don't know. It depends. It depends on what happens. But the news is at 9 o'clock, so we'll see. If it makes a big top and bottom wick, then yeah, I'll do it. Man, I got 50% off. Man, I was hoping I got a direct funded on my Lucid, but I got a 50% off. Alright, you can see up here at the top of the range is starting to sell off a little bit. We just tapped into this bullish gap. So looking to see what happens at this bullish gap here. Top of the range. Purple box is the top of the range. Now we just tapped into a bullish gap. If it's going to continue up and break out of this range, I would say at this bullish gap here would be a good spot. But starting to kind of sell off here. Is it going to go back down to the bottom of the range now? Ranging back and forth. Is it going back down to the bottom of the range? Really choppy, crappy price action this morning, guys. Choppy, crappy miss. Breezy got 55% off. Nice, bro. Yeah. Did anybody get a an account from Lucid, like a direct funded or a pro account, flex account from their Lucid crate? If you guys don't know, you all have a Lucid crate you can go open right now. So go open it. You have a special deal in there. You know, it depends. Depends on what you get. I got a 50% off coupon. Asher, if it aligns with my bias and then I get the inversion, that's when I take the trade. If it's a good setup. But if it's just ranging like this, I don't just take any inversion. It has to kind of make sense to me. Right now, it doesn't make sense to be taking any inversions. Maybe to the downside, potentially. Just because we're up here, we just came and, you know, took out the highs again. Every time we take out the highs, we go back down and take out the lows right now. But personally, I would wait on a breakout. You see, we're ranging back and forth. Personally, the best setup for me right now would be wait on a manipulation. So right now we're just ranging back and forth. I'm looking for this to manipulate either the lows or the highs, which means break out and, you know, kind of give it a fake out to one side or the other. You really haven't got that yet. You're just ranging back and forth, accumulating, right? It kind of breaks the highs, comes back down, breaks the lows. And it's just kind of doing this pattern right now. So we'll see. The indicator just called out a short. Let's see if this is going to work out here. It called out an A short. Let's see. This indicator probably has the break even at this low right here. So the indicator called out this short. See if it works out or not. Indicator short right here, greater than A. That would have been the break even for the indicator. This is the IFEG Ultimate Plus indicator. Carolina. Top of the, anybody playing the range here? If you're playing the range, you're getting paid, dude. Top of the range, it sells off. Short up there, long and down here. This is ranging, heavy range right now. No, it's not mine. I just use it, but it's not my indicator. Alright, that would have been a break even for the indicator. You took out this first low. That would have been the break even spot. So, would have been a break even trade according to the indicator. Nah, it's not free. This is NASDAQ. NQ Futures. Ugh. If you want to trade live with me in the New York session, you can get 7 days for free. So make sure you take advantage of that. If you want to trade live with me in the New York session, just click that link in my bio or in the description. You can trade live with us in the New York session. We usually take 1 to 2 trades in the New York session. So make sure you get in there, learn from a profitable trader. What a noob trade. I mean, this is just something the indicator called out. I didn't take this one. We're still just in this range, right? So, what I'm looking for is a breakout of the range. That's anywhere inside of this range. I'm not looking for a trade. I'm waiting on a breakout. So, I need to see a breakout, and then I'd be looking for the opposite direction for accumulation, manipulation, distribution. So, according to the indicator, this was a break-even trade, guys. I know how the indicator works. It's the inversion fair value gap model. So once it inverts this gap here, the break-even level would have been at the first low. So that would have been a break-even right there on this trade. But what I really want to see happen is I want to see it break out to the upside. If it breaks out to the upside, that's good for me if I'm looking for a trade, right? Because now it's breaking out, and if we can get this move up, a nice move up, then we can look for a short back to the downside, right? Because you're getting this accumulation right here. It's bouncing back and forth. What you want to see is a breakout and then an inversion back down. Ah, dude, the weekend was awesome. I'm still at the beach right now. I'm headed back home tonight, but for now, still here. David Javor. I would say there are better deals, honestly. He's asking about the Apex deal. I would say if you're serious about getting payouts, honestly, there are better options. If you just want a cheap account to practice with, then the Apex deal is good, right? Because the accounts are $17. If you just want some skin in the game, then you can pick up an account, but they're hard to get to a payout. There are easier accounts like Lucid, Hypertix, Tradeify, Alpha Futures. They have accounts that are a lot easier to get to payouts, right? So I would just go look at the rules. The Apex accounts are pretty hard to get to a payout. So yes, they're cheap, but they're cheap for a reason. And they also have an activation fee. All right, we're back at the top of this range here. Are we? Oh, let's go. Starting to break out. Is this going to be the moment that we break out of this range and move it up? Yeah, I'm in PCB, Panama City, in Florida, chilling. See, this is not good. I want this thing to break out and move up. Like it's still kind of trying to reject up here at the top of this range. I need it to break out one side or the other. Start to form that manipulation. It's just like every time it breaks the recent high, you see this move back down. It's really bad price action right now, guys. Nah, it was a break even. Break even at the first low here, Devin. Took out the low here. Inversion, break even at the first low. Starting to clear up here, man. Hang on. Let me show you guys. Let me show you. Let me see if I can get out there. Let me go try to show you. We're staying right on this golf course here, man. So look, this is the condo, and there's a golf course right there. That's where I was golfing. Golf course. And then the beach is right there. So this is my parents' condo right here. We come stay here a lot. And it's sick. We just walk out of the condo and we can start golfing. We just golf straight here, but my parents' condo is sweet. Ooh, what a chop this morning though. Let's see here. Yeah, dude, it's sweet. It is sweet. Went golfing yesterday. I'm terrible, dude. I might try to go again. I'm just so bad, man. Golf. Let's go, Devin. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? Oh, what a range. What a choppy mess. Well, the thing is, dude, I can chip and putt pretty good. I just can't, like, I can't drive. I can't drive, man. I always like try to hit it. Like, I think it's the part like trying to hit it too hard, and I top it every time. But chipping, like my mid game and short game's good. Just the dude, I can't hit it far. Try to hit it too hard. Hitting them birdies or eagles, dude. I'm hitting bogeys. I'm the bogey master. That's why I like to scramble, dude. Yesterday it was me and my nephew. We played all of his first shots, and then because I would top everything, and then I was better at chipping and putting. The bogey, yeah, for sure. Bogey master. Oh, is it finally, dude? Is it gonna break out here, man? Is it gonna break out? I think it's gonna move higher. It's kind of looking like it wants to move higher, break out of this range here. This 5-minute range. It's starting to break out to the upside, looking like it wants to kind of get this move higher. You see on the 5-minute time frame, it broke out of these highs here, kind of holding, looking like it wants to kind of make this move up. Good, dude. No, I'm not good off the tee. So like, the thing is, so the course we're playing at, it's not very far. So like, I can't just like swing hard right off the tee, because then I'll hit it too far. So I get in this thing where I don't want to swing too hard, but I also don't want to swing too soft. So then I just kind of get an awkward middle swing, and it just messes up. So I can't like freely swing hard, because I'll hit it too far. But I also can't, you know, swing soft, because then it won't be far enough. And just kind of, I don't know. But I have no idea about golf, so I just know I'm pretty good at chipping and putting, but everything else, not good. Try the Happy Gilmore. I need to try something, dude. I might try that today. Happy Gilmore with a chipper. Yeah, it's a par 3 course. It's a little course around the villas here. They call it the villas. It's yeah. Focus on making good contact. Straight drives are more important than 500. Yeah, that's definitely true. I just need to get in. I just need to get on a range, dude. Like every time I went golfing, it's just I've never been to a range. I just go out on the course and start. But I've never just hit on a range. I think if I could like take a few days on the range and just kind of get it locked in, it'd be a lot better. Oh my dude, what a chop. I think it wants to go higher though, guys. I think it does for now. Just, you know, it looks like it's breaking out of this top of the range here. You might see this impulse move up. Well, there you go. Getting this impulse move up. Getting this impulse out of the range. So this is good for what I want to see, right? This is kind of good. I want to see this move higher, and then I'd be looking for a short to the downside. There you go. You're getting that breakout, moving higher now. There you go. It's finally breaking out of this range here. Getting the move up. Ooh. Dude, I'm ready. I think New York session is gonna be good today, man. I got that feeling in my bones, like we're gonna have a really good New York session, man. It's gonna be good. What's up, Trader 007? What's going on, bro? Got that feeling in my bones. We better have a great New York session. Dude, who likes the ticker I added, man, on the stream? That's pretty sweet, ain't it? The ticker's pretty sweet. Look, it's got it even moves in real time. Well, though some of them say delayed, but the oh, it stopped actually. They were moving. I think it stopped. Dang. Yeah, I don't know. It looked like it paused. But when I first added this, like, it was moving in real time, the prices. But it looks like it's paused now. Dadgummit. Yeah, what up, Adam Daz? Yeah, let's see here, man. We got this break out of the range. Is it going to inverse it back to the downside now? Look. Look, look, look. Break out of the range. Let's see. Oh, this does look decent here. Oh, this short could be fire, man. This short could be fire. This is that AMD right here. Oh, it's about to take out these lows, though. You really don't want to see that. Oh, it's leaving. It's leaving, man. This is what I wanted to see. It's just gone. It took out the lows. It's kind of gone. Like, this is more of what I wanted to see here. It closed right here. You could have went to break even down here and then shorted down to there. But it's kind of gone now. It's kind of gone. See, because this was your break-even point. Old NASDAQ. So, like, you see, this is what I was looking for. If we broke out of the range here, I was looking for this inversion, but can't take it now because it already took out this low. Yeah, it did fake out. You see the purple zone is the top of the range. It faked out to the top up here. So I'm pretty sure you'll get this moved lower now. But the only thing is it's already taken out this low right here. So now it can go back up. But it looks good to go down. You got this fake out of the range inversion. Look at this crazy candle. Not what I wanted to see it close somewhere in here, so then I could go to break even at this low. But you see that? Is it smart to put a limit IFVG retap? I wouldn't, because the thing is, Devin, so you got to keep in mind you're always looking for the first target, right? In this case, this low right here is the first target. So what could happen is it could inverse this, take out this first low, and then reverse it back up. So like anytime you're trading these inversions, this first low or the first high, that's always your first target. That's the only objective for the inversion. And then, according to your bias, yes, you can go for these lower targets. But if you're just, strictly inversions, it only technically has to go to this first low and then it can reverse back to the upside. That's why it's always safe to move to break even here. Because once it takes out this low, once it takes out the low here, then basically the inversion has already played out, if that makes sense. Like, this first low, that's the objective for this inversion. And then what makes it a good trade is once it takes out this low, that's where your bias comes in, basically. So then you're hoping your bias plays out and it goes to that full target you're looking for. But yeah, if you're in a short, I do think it looks good. But just based on my strategy here, it'd be a no trade. But I personally think the shorts look alright. They look good. The only thing is now it's taking out both of these lows. So it's taking out this low and it's taking out this low. But we'll see. It's still, I could still see it definitely coming down here. Yeah, for sure. You see? Look. It's exactly why. Look at this. See what I'm talking about? So, took out this low, then you get this move straight back up here. Oh, we're starting to get some movement though. Look, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Some movement coming in the market here. This 8 o'clock hour. Crazy, dude. Crazy movement. Some crazy movement going on right now. I don't know what that was. But some crazy movement. Yeah, there's news in an hour. Red folder. So these two purple boxes, this is kind of a range we were in. We were in this, you see, ranging back and forth. We got this, possible fake out to the upside. You got to move back down. Once it took out this low, it spiked back up. And now it's back down. Okay, now it's spiked back up. Alright. So it makes sense here. We got the fake out to the range, came back, took out some lows here, and now it's moving back up. Moving back up. Just some, it's been chopping around so long, you're starting to get some movement in the market now after this chop. Starting to get some crazy movement going on after accumulating for so long. Yeah, danger zone here. Danger zone. Is it at 10, Devin? I might have been looking at Central Time. It could be at, I don't know. Is it at 10? The calendar I was looking at might have been on Central Time. Okay, yeah. Alright, yeah. Red folder at 10 a.m. I was wondering because I was like, man, that's weird to have news event at 9. So yeah, it's at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. My bad, guys. It must change because I'm in a Central Time zone right now. But all right, boys, I'm about to get off of here. I'm gonna get ready for the New York session. I'm gonna be trading live. I'll still be on live at 9:20 for the New York session. So if you want to trade with me, join up in the premium. We'll be there. We'll be there. We're gonna make some money. Today's gonna be a good New York session, dude. I can feel it. I can just feel it in me bones. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have a good session. I think we're gonna get some good price action. And look, just look at the market right now. It's just kind of doing this choppy grind to the upside. You're getting this choppy grind up right now. It's kind of getting tighter. You're getting this kind of, look at this thing it's kind of flagging up. So you're getting this up here and it's getting real tight right now. It looks like it's getting ready to burst, man. Getting real, look, do you see it? You see it? It's getting tight up here near the top. Going up, and then right here you're kind of going up like this, and it's getting real tight. I'd be expecting it to, you know, break one side fast, one way or the other. Think we short New York? So I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait and see what we do on the New York session. I'm gonna let all the degens, you know, get their degeneracy out right at the New York Open, and then I'm gonna catch something nice and easy, if you know what I mean. Yeah, guys, I'm out here though. If you want to trade live with me, you can trade live. Join up if you want to trade in the New York session. You get 7 days for free, so make sure you take advantage of that. And yeah, we're gonna catch a banger, and I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys in about an hour for New York session. I'll see you. Peace. Peace out.